All right, so we're going to start with a dynamic warm-up. Let's just find a line or an imaginary line. We're going to take one step over, one step back with each foot, or two steps, one step with each foot. Over, over, back, back. Just taking your time, not rushing through. Find your midfoot. So we want to stay off the heel. So the ball of the foot is where you're placing the bulk of your weight. And now let's just switch the lead foot. So if you're leading with the right, switch it up, lead with the left. Over, over, back, back. Over, over, back, back. Again, just taking your time. And gradually connecting the mind with the body, getting the heart rate up, warming up the muscle tissue. Excellent, that's good for that one. Next move, similar idea, we're just gonna move laterally. 2 steps out, 2 steps in, out, out, in, out, out, in. Not rushing through. And again, trying to stay off the heel. Soft, quiet on the feet. Notice which leg you're leading with. So if you are leading with the right, switch it up, lead with the left. Switch up the pattern here. Think athletic stance, we don't want to be way up. Soft hips, or hips are slightly bent. Soft knees, soft feet. Excellent. Boxer shuffle coming up next. 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. Hop and swap. Just a small hop here. Arms moving at your sides. Think about bending at the elbow, up and down with the arms. And we'll transition to a jumping jack. Coming up next, hop the feet out, pull the arms up over the shoulders. In and out with the feet, up and down with the arms. We'll work for another 10 seconds on the jumping jacks. Let's speed it up just a touch. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 time, good. Shuffle coming up next. We're gonna shuffle from side to side, 2 or 3 shuffles, and then squat, tap the floor, 2 or 3 shuffles coming back, and repeat. Okay, don't rush through. Take your time. Last few seconds on this one. Terrific, good. High knee, butt kick combo coming up next. We're gonna count to 8 on the high knees, 4 on each side, just in place. And then we'll go right into butt kicks, 4 on each side. So it looks like this. 8 on the high knees, 8 on the butt kicks. Join me when you're ready. Just cycling through it. Again, arms pumping at your side. Getting the heart rate going here. Last few seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good, standing in place, hug the knee to the chest. Hold for a second, switch sides. Think about maintaining an upright torso, so try not to bend down to get your knee. Once you get a few reps, heel to butt, reach the other hand to the sky. Hold for a second, switch sides. We'll get a few reps on each. Good, cradle stretches next. Grab the heel with one hand, shin with the other. Pull the foot to the stomach. Hold for a second, switch sides. Try to stay upright at the torso. Good, swing the arms in front of the chest. Give yourself a hug. Alternate over and under. And then pull the hands up over the shoulders and back to the hips. Prioritizing good posture, so stack the ribs right over the hips here. Try not to flare at the chest. Very good. All right, next move. 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. Hands behind the head. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Elbows back. Dip the back knee. Drive through the front leg and stand. Split squat. Get 5 or 6 reps on this side, and then we'll switch the lead leg. So let's switch the lead leg. Repeat on the opposite side. Terrific. Once you get 5 or 6 reps, We've got a lateral lunge. Wide stance, 10 toes facing straight ahead. Hips go back, chest stays up. You can reach opposite hand towards opposite heel. Bend into the leg, you shift towards the other leg, straightens out. Excellent work. Let's make our way to a tabletop position. Hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Press 10 fingers into the ground. We'll roll the shoulders for a few reps over the hands, activating the muscles right around the wrists. Once you get a few reps in one direction, switch it. We'll go the opposite way. Very good. Pike the hips. Take a look back at the feet. Pedal out in a downward facing dog. So one heel to the floor, bend to the other knee, alternating side to side. Good, and then roll the shoulders over the hands. Step the right foot outside the right hand. And taking your time with this, we're gonna open up the right arm to the sky, get long, pause for a second, and then drop the right elbow towards the ankle, and then repeat. So open, and then drop elbow towards ankle. We'll get 4 or 5 reps on this side, and then we'll repeat on the opposite side. So left foot, this time outside the left hand. Open up the left arm and then left elbow towards the ankle. Excellent. Couple of inchworms coming up next. From push-up position, keep the legs straight. Walk the hands back towards the toes. Walk back to your high plank and repeat. We'll walk the hands back to the toes. When you get there, drop into a squat. Reach the arms up and then stand up. So we're right into our squat progression now. Toe touch, squat, reach the arms, and then stand. A couple more reps on this one. Excellent. All right, you can stretch what you need. Grab a splash of water if you'd like. We're gonna get started with our first move. So our first move, with or without the weight, we're gonna be in a squat position. If you have the weight, you're gonna hold it at the shoulders. You're gonna take 3 lateral steps in that squat position. 1, 2, 3. From there, 3 squat hops or a regular squat. So 1, 2, 3. Walk it back. Now, if you don't want to jump, or if that's too much, you could just do a classic squat after your 3 steps. Of course, body weight works as well. So that'll be our first move. As always, modify anything that you need to. Listen to your body, challenge by choice, and have some fun. All right, team, let's get it. 3, 2, 1, begin. So stand down nice and low. 3 steps to the side. 3 squat hops or just a regular squat. Then step it back. Toes facing straight ahead as you go through that lateral step pattern. Let's work for another 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Time. All right, Renegade Row is our next move. So Renegade Row, push-up position. We're gonna pull the weight to the bottom of the rib cage. Looks like this. Push-up position, flat back. Pull the weight to the bottom of the ribs. Now, if you don't have weight, you can always just imagine you do, and pull the hands to the bottom of the ribs. It's important to think about resisting rotation around the hips. So brace the midsection and try not to twist at the lower back as you take that arm off the floor. Halfway, we'll switch the lead arm or the working arm. Time on in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, begin. Go out exhaling as you pull the hand to the bottom of the ribs. Feel the back work. Push that other hand into the floor. We want this arm relatively vertical. 5 seconds on this side. 4, 3, 2, halfway. We'll transition to the other side. The same move on the other side. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Terrific. Boxer shuffle is our final move of round one. 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. Hop and swap. We're gonna go quick here. You've got the option, if you'd like to take it, to travel laterally side to side just a few feet. So you've got that option. If that feels a little bit sketchy, or if it's not for you, just stick with a regular boxer shuffle. Of course, you could always step through for less impact. Time on in 3, 2, 1. Begin. Hop and swap. Notice the arms pumping at the sides. We don't want to just relax them. We want the arms to be active. Think about runner's form. Soft feet. It's just covering maybe 5 to 8 inches with each hop. It's not a giant hop, just covering about the distance of your foot. Stay strong for 7 seconds. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. That is round one. Take a deep breath, and let's get set up for round two. So we've got option to hold the weight, 3 lateral steps from the squat position, 3 squat hops, or just a regular squat. Time on in 3, 2, 1. Begin. We are back to the top. Quality reps here. Think of it as a practice. Scale back if you need to. You know your body best. Challenge it accordingly. Preserve the joints, but challenge the muscles. 7 seconds. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Take a couple of deep breaths. And then we'll get set up for that Renegade Row. Pull the hand or the weight to the bottom of the ribs, holding a push-up position. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Let's get it. Keep a flat back. Use your breath. Back of the head is aligned with the spine, so be sure not to drop the chin. Five, 4, 3, 2, halfway. Let's switch sides. Same thing on the other side. Ooh. Let's work for 7 seconds. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Boxer shuffle to finish out round two. 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. Hop and swap. Stay soft and athletic. 3, 2, 1. Begin. This one, kind of all what you make of it. Of course, we've got to be sure to control the move, but feel free to push the tempo a little bit. "15 seconds. Strong finish. 6, come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Woo! Deep breath. 2 rounds complete. 1 round to go. We are back to that squat. 3 steps with the 3 squat hops. Option to load it with weight. Time on in 3, 2, 1, begin. I'm gonna maintain that squat position, stay upright at the torso. Or if the hop is not for you, you could just do a classic squat as an alternative. Woo-wee. Feeling it, team. 10 seconds. Four, 3, 2, 1. Time. Woo! Okay. Transitioning to our Renegade Row. Pull the bell or pull the hands to the bottom of the ribs. Time on in 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin. Exhale as you pull. Make strength. Don't rush through. Strong core here. 5, 4, 3, 2. Halfway. Let's switch sides. Woo. Let's work for 10 seconds. Stay with me. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. We'll finish out with a boxer shuffle. Remember, you dictate the tempo. Speed it up for more challenge. Slow it down if you need to. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Remember, we're focusing on being on the balls of the feet. Arms pumping at your side. So we're athletic through the whole move. And we can push the tempo a little bit, provided it's not feeling sketchy. Push the tempo. I'm gonna work the fast twitch muscle fibers. 10 seconds. Strong finish, water break coming. 3, 2, 1. Time. Excellent. Woo. Grab some water. Take a couple of deep breaths. 1 block complete. Got a couple more blocks to go. All right. Mountain climb push-up combo is next. So, mountain climber, hands are under the shoulders. We're gonna drive knee just to the hip. We don't need to come way up here. So just drive the knee to the hip. We're gonna count to 4, 2 on each side. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we'll add 2 push-ups. So it's really 2 mountain climbers on each leg, 2 push-ups, so 4 and 2, 4 total, 2 on each side, and then 2 push-ups. You can come to the knees if you need to on the push-up. Again, focus on having the best technique you've got. Think of it as a practice. Time on in 4, 3, 2, 1, begin. 4 climbers, 2 push-ups. Think vertical forearms in your push-up. Brace the midsection. Focus on quality reps. Don't sacrifice form to get more reps in. Technique is the top priority. Let's work for 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time, good. Curtsy lunge is next. Option to go with the weight. We're gonna sweep the leg behind you, get low, drive through the lead leg, and then come into some balance, and then repeat. So take that sweeping leg and just pull it off the floor at the top, sweep behind, and repeat. So we're gonna stay on one side till the halfway call. Halfway we'll switch. You could always go body weight. Think about prioritizing that lead leg, and the trail leg is just a kickstand, a little spotter for balance. Time on it, 4, 3, 2, 1, begin. So sweep that leg behind, feel a stretch outside the hip and the glute. Drive through a full front foot. Squeeze the butt at the top. An option to try to elevate that free leg for a little extra balance. Woo-wee. 5, 4, 3, 2, halfway, switch sides. Woo, balance. Full front foot pushing into the floor. Trail leg is just a kickstand. Try not to put too much on that trail leg. Woo. Oh boy. 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Got an alternating leg V-up coming up next. So one leg, so legs are going to be straight. Hollow body position. One leg comes up, opposite hand towards opposite toe. Now if that's too much, or if that bugs the neck or the lower back, you got your dead bug as an alternative. Okay, so we'll finish out this round with the toe touch. 3, 2, 1, begin. We're kind of Ving up, opposite hand, reaching towards opposite toe. Again, if this is too much, you can scale to the dead bug. Challenge by choice. Choose the variation that you can do in good technique. Woo-wee. We'll work for another 12 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. Whew, tremendous. Shake it out. We're back to the push-ups. Mountain climb, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 push-ups, and repeat. Time on in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 2 quality push-ups. Excuse me. Just trying to stay with the best mechanics you've got. Trying to walk that line between terrific mechanics, but also challenging yourself a good amount. Find the balance. Woo, stay with me. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Curtsy lunge coming up. We're gonna get a little bit quicker with our transitions for the next couple rounds here. Start late if you need to. Otherwise, time on in 3, 2, 1, begin. Step that leg behind. Option to elevate at the top for some extra balance. Use as little of that trail leg as you can. So it's almost like a single leg squat. A little bit of kickstand, or can you even take it off the floor entirely? Woo. Again, tune in with your body. If something feels sketchy, it is sketchy. 3, 2, 1, halfway, switch sides. Woo. Lower body strength here, feel the glutes work as you sweep the leg behind. Plenty of breathe in, 15 seconds to go on this leg. Stay strong. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Woo. Toe taps coming up next. From hollow body, you've got the option to do your dead bug a Otherwise, reach opposite hand to the toe. Time on in 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Woo-wee. Burner for the abs here. We got 15 seconds. Dial in, team. Challenge yourself. Woo-wee. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. Transition right to our mountain climb push-up for round 3. Start late if you need to, otherwise let's get it. 4, come on, 3, 2, 1. Round 3 underway. 1, 2, 3, 4 with your climber. 1, 2 on the push-up. Woo, use your breath. Stay focused with each rep. Think of it as a practice. Ooh, stay with me, team. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. Check that one off. 2 more moves to go with this block. Curtsy lunge to the balance. 3, 2, 1, begin. Lower body strength here. Woo. 10 seconds on this leg. Maybe 2 or 3 quality reps left before we swap. 4, come on, 3, 2, halfway switch sides. Same deal on the other leg. Get low, get tall, feel the outside of the hip work. Last 10 seconds. Come on, dig in. Woo-wee. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Woo! All right, team. Down to the floor. We'll finish out with the dead bug or the toe taps. Time on in 3, 2, 1, begin. Strong abs here. Stay focused on each rep. It won't be perfect, but stay focused. Get the best mechanics you've got. 12 seconds, come on. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time, tremendous. Woo! Grab some water. Woo. Woo. All right. We are 2/3 of the way there. This last block is our finisher. So with the bell, either if you've got a kettlebell, that works great for this. If you don't, no sweat. Dumbbell will work, body weight will work. The pattern is a swing pattern. So if you're familiar with the kettlebell swing, that's the pattern that we're after. Hands above the knees, you're gonna pull the bell through, keeping the hands close to the hips, and stand up fast like you're jumping without leaving the feet. So if you've got the bell, grab the top of the bell, just make sure you got a good handle on it. Stand up quick. Exhale on the way up. Now, again, if you don't have a weight, like you're cross-country skiing, push the hands behind you, and then imagine jumping without leaving the feet. We want to maintain good posture. Hips are moving horizontally rather than a squat where we're moving vertically up and down. This time, hips are moving horizontally. Knees can still bend a little bit, but the hips are going back and forth rather than up and down. Okay, let's have some fun. Last series here. 4, 3, 2, 1, begin. Think about using your breath. Exhale as you come to the top. Imagine closing a car door with the butt as you pull the weight through. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1, time. Woo! Tremendous. All right, next move, Breakdancer. The Breakdancer, we're gonna start in a push-up position. We're gonna roll into kind of a side plank, and opposite hand taps opposite knee. Then you're gonna come back to your push-up position, switch on the opposite side. For an added challenge, you can go right to the toe. Of course, you could try to speed it up a little bit. Now, if this is not for the wrist, or if your wrists are feeling sketchy, go to a plank position and just work your alternating side to front plank. Okay, so you got that as an alternative. Otherwise, we'll have some fun with the Breakdancer. Time on in 3, 2, 1, begin. So rotate, back so stay strong at the shoulder. Kick the leg ahead. Either tap opposite knee or the toe. Have some fun. Woo-wee. Let's work for another 10 seconds. Four, 3, 2, 1, time. Okay. Last move, body weight. So you're either going to step back, reverse lunge, we're gonna stay on the same side until halfway. For an added challenge, turn it into a little hopping lunge. Okay, so you're gonna stay at the same side until halfway. Halfway we'll switch. Now, if jumping isn't for you, if you're just having a hard time adapting that pattern, start with a step, okay? Or stay with the step. As always, challenge by choice. So we'll stay on one side until the halfway call. 3, 2, 1, begin. So just adding a little hop, controlling the movement. So we want to stay upright at the torso without hyperextending at the back. So we don't want to lean back, but we also don't want to lose total posture. So slight lean forward is fine. Vertical front shin. 5 seconds on this leg, then we'll swap it. 4, 3, 2, halfway, same move on the other side. Again, we could just be doing a stepping reverse lunge if jumping is not for you. Woo-wee. 5, come on, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. That is round 1. 2 rounds to go on the day. The finish line is approaching. Back to that swing, either with a kettlebell, dumbbell, or body weight. You got body weight, just try to move quick, maintaining good posture. Imagine jumping with the feet glued to the floor. Time on in 3, 2, 1, begin. Think about sending the hips back and then snapping them right into a vertical plank. Hands are close to the hips as you pull the bell through. Use your breath. Exhale on the way up. Got 10 seconds. 3, 2, one. Time, breakdancer. We're gonna move a little bit quicker with our transition, so again, feel free to start late if you need an extra breather. Time on for the breakdancer in 3, 2, 1, begin. Woo-wee. Ooh, boy. Quality reps. Best form you got for 15 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Reverse lunge, or you're hopping. Reverse lunge. Remember, we'll stay on the same side until the halfway call. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Vertical front shin. Dial in your technique. Be sure not to put too much weight on that back leg. So especially if you're hopping back, don't put a ton on the back leg. We want to think maybe 60 or 70, 60, 40, or 70, 30 on the front leg. But pay attention to the body. Something feels sketchy, it is. 3, 2, 1, halfway. Let's swap sides. Own the movement. Remember, mechanics are your top priority. Tune in with your body. This is definitely a challenging move if you're doing the hop, so feel free to scale back. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Woo. Terrific. All right, team. 2 rounds down, 1 round to go. Here's your finisher for the day. Dig in with the best technique you got. Back to the swing. 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin. Full foot on the ground. Hands above the knees as you pull through. The arms are just floating up towards the eyes. You're using the strength of your hips and glutes to push the weight forward. 6, come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Woo! Breakdancer. Woo-wee. Push-up position, kick through, either kick the toe or the knee. Again, you can go to your plank, rotating side plank as an alternative. Time on in 3, 2, 1, begin. Opposite toe to opposite hand. Stay focused, team. Finish line on the horizon. 10 seconds, come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Okay. Reverse lunge or your drop squat or drop hop reverse lunge. Now, I'm gonna call hold at the end. So we're gonna get through a set on the right leg. I'm gonna call hold. Just gonna hold for about 10 seconds. Then we'll start it over on the other side. Okay? This is our finisher. Stay on one side, listen for the hold call towards the end of the set. Then we'll switch sides and finish out. Time on in 4, 3, 2, 1, begin. Vertical front shin, hop or step back. Remember, if the hop feels like too much or if it feels a little funky, you can always go to the step. 5 seconds until the hold. Come on, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's hold. That back knee is just an inch or two off the ground. Drive through a vertical shin. Stay up right here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Terrific, we're halfway, let's switch sides. We'll switch to the opposite leg, time on in 3, 2, 1, begin. You're either hopping back or stepping. Challenge yourself here, but know your body, okay? Find the balance between challenge and form. Every rep matters. Stay with me. 5, we're gonna hold 4, 3, 2, 1, let's hold. Back knee is an inch off the ground. Last 10 seconds of the day. Battle through, embrace the challenge. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, done. Woo, you have done it. Tremendous work. Couple of deep breaths. Woo. Shake it out. Before you take off, let's have a quick stretch. Just focus on breathing for the next couple of minutes here. We'll start with the chest stretch, one hand on the wall, turn the torso in the opposite direction. Let's take 2 deep breaths down towards the hips. Once you get a couple deep breaths, switch sides, same thing on the other side. Good, let's make our way to a tabletop position. So down on all fours, hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips, arch the back, hammock the spine for a couple of reps. Cat camel. And then bring the heels together, knees out wide, and then reach the arms ahead of the shoulders. We can drop the torso into a child's pose and take a couple of deep breaths down towards your hips. Very good. We'll come to a half kneeling position next. Right knee is down. Right hand is going to reach up to the ceiling. Find a stretch in the hip flexor and the quad here. Get nice and long, a little stretch across the torso as well. So that right hand, instead of going straight up, you're just going to tilt it a bit to the left for an added stretch across the side body and the hip flexor and quad. Very good. Sink the hips back onto the heel. Straighten out that left leg. Dig the lead heel into the floor. So the left heel digs into the floor for a hamstring stretch on this side. And then we'll start it over on the other side. Left knee is down. Left hand reaching straight up to the ceiling, and then a slight lean to the right. Think about breathing down towards the hips. Straighten out the lead leg, sink the hips back. Hamstring stretch here. And then from tabletop position, curl the toes, pipe the hips. Looking back at the feet, pedal out one heel to the ground. Bend the other knee, alternate side to side. Then press both heels to the floor, downward facing dog. When you're ready, slowly walk the hands to the toes. Bend the knees, and then one vertebrae at a time. Curl your way back up to a standing position. Shrug the shoulders, let them drop, and give yourselves a hand. That's a wrap. You have done it. Tremendous work, everyone. As always, let me know if y'all have questions, comments, or concerns. Otherwise, stay well and stay strong.
Thank you.
And we will see you next time.